Good afternoon, eBay Gamer here. I'm doing a quick installation video on the iiRcade Gold with Glen's deck on it. So, as you know, when you buy Glen's deck, it just has this black top on it. And you want to get the graphics on there, but if you actually put a real graphics kit on there, you have to remove every button, everything. And it just sounded like more work than worth. So, over at Game on Graphics, they came up with another design, which is a really thin piece of plexiglass, and you only have to remove the ball tops and the spinners to install this. And then it also has some double-sided tape. The only problem was the first one I did receive was damaged in shipment. It is cracked up on top. See that crack going down to the headphone jack? But I did reach out to Scott, and he took care of me. He sent me another one 1 week later. The replacement, not cracked. Interesting thing between the two though is the double-sided tape is in different locations. So they must be making some slight changes. Maybe they're getting a little bit of flip up on the corners or something. This will help hold it down. So I don't know. Interesting. So my only suggestion would be to them is they just ship this in a corrugated flat. So like literally the package is like this thin and it's wrapped in a lot of paper. But here's the deal: if anything falls on it or it gets bent, it's going to snap. This isn't like this is really thin, and that's the point. It needs to be really thin in order to not get in the way, hopefully, right? So my suggestion then would be to use like maybe a real box. I know it increases the expense, but you are charging plenty for shipping anyway. So regardless, $70, $70 after shipment. Why don't we take a look at my other camera here, and we're gonna take this apart. So I'm using a 5/64th. Um, I can't think of the word. You know what I'm talking about. And just a little pliers here. So what I'm gonna do here first is I'm gonna come in here, put a little bit of pressure at the base of this. Oops. You gotta get it so you get to the flat part. I know it comes with a tool to do this on Glen's deck. Boy, this is normally a lot easier, but I need to set down the Allen wrench. That's the word I was looking for earlier. There we go. Kind of took it off once already, and I think I cranked it on kind of tight. There we go. Take this and this off. iiRcade's a little dusty. Needs to be played more, huh? I have to clean that off before I put the double-sided tape on. Here we go. All right. And then in these, you spin them around and you'll see the little hole in there. You get your wrench in there all the way and just loosen a little bit. Doesn't take much. You pull it right off. And that's special. Right. Now, could probably have done this a little better by having something clean off with. Right back. 3 seconds. Yeah, you don't want to put that tape on dust. So what I'm going to do, just get just a little bit of moisture on there at the 409. Clean this up. Especially where that double-sided tape is hitting. You're going to want to make sure you don't have any dust on there. Now, I didn't put much Formula 409 down because I just wanted just a tad bit of moisture on the tip of the rig, really, as I push it around. Get around that trackball there. All right, how about that? Now, the assumption is we just go ahead and take these off, which I'm sure is going to be great. Oh God, I hate taking things like this off. Downfall before, it only had like that 2 pieces. Now I have to do a whole bunch of these. Piece number 1's done. That comes off just a little easier, second one. It's not like that really wacky, weird 3M thick double-sided tape. This stuff is just nasty. All right. So, my channel may not have a ton of subscribers or whatever, but if you are into buying vintage video games on eBay, I do have a channel. This channel is based mainly on that. I did some arcade jammas this week too, where I sold Magic Sword and X-Men. But all right, let's see here. Try to get this in place. Feels good, I think. Not gonna apply pressure till I know everything kind of looks lined up to the holes. Everything does look really good. So now I'm gonna start just kind of pushing around where I know that tape was. Make sure we get a good seal. God, that looks better already. So much better. I could see how that extra tape is probably a really good idea in these corners because you're going to catch that and that might become a problem anyway. But that it's so thin that you can see how you could probably snap it, which would not be good. So let's go ahead and put these spinners back on. Don't over tighten really anything. Can't remember which way to go now. Nope. It's good. All right. Just like new. I think red. Right here with the red buttons. Let's do this by hand first. I'm excited for my Viper board and the KVM switch. That will be a bit of a game changer in it all. Just giving it a little extra tighten so they just don't come loose. All right, well I think I'm pretty happy with that. My other iiRcade I've modded with that other chip, but this one is still OG right now, but this is where I'm putting the Viper and stuff. No need to mod the original iiRcade board on this gold cabinet because it already does light gun. And second, I'm putting the Viper in it anyway too. So the Viper will take over for most of those games. Well, wasn't that exciting? Again, if you're interested in some of the eBaying of video games and stuff, well, essentially what I do is I put up about 10 to 15 auctions a week. And then I have a live show on Wednesdays in the afternoon when you have your lunch. And you can watch these auctions end, and there's a lot of snipes, and there's some excitement to bring some friends and stuff too. But low-key channel, but anyway, self-promotion. Have a great day, everyone. Hope you enjoy it.